Hello, hello, everybody! Welcome, welcome! It is time for our Heaven on High climb. We actually have Talon back. Yay!
Yay!
Welcome back, Talon! Are we ready for this? I think we're on floor 80, aren't we?
No, we are on floor 30.
Well, I've been doing well lately. I mean, my teacher even gave me a gold star and everything. See? Wait, that's not gold.
No, that's an indigo star. That is not a gold star. You fail. The test has been terminated.
Before you go in, I do have some stuff for my retainer.
Oh. More die. More die. Right.
Yes, always.
And I am not your retainer.
Yes, you are.
When did I get in? Never mind. Rift, have some food. He just looks so proud in that noble suit. So are we ready to climb heaven on high?
Yay!
Oh,
Yes.
thank you so
Foxfire.
much, Foxfire. That is
Yes.
very welcome. Yep, we're on floor 31. I thought we were higher.
We were, and then we died.
we were, then we died, and then my internet was out for 1 week, and then a fire knocked out power
yeah.
for another.
It's just been one of those weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, one of those months.
Ah.
Yeah, the Beckworth fire burned 3 miles of fiber optic cable, so that knocked out my internet for a week. And then the Dixie fire destroyed some of the power lines, and was without power for a week.
That just hurts.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Beep, 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 beep. Mommy, mommy, mommy.
You get an otter
Are you
trap.
feeling a little odd?
Yeah. I jumped on an otter trap. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm
All part
not
of the
gonna- I'm not gonna count traps right now. I'm not up for it.
That is okay. Oh, the exit's open.
And
Ooh,
the exit was in the other direction where I went.
sight.
That said, we have some silver chests to check.
Picked up steel there, so that'll be useful.
I think I can sneak around these guys. Playing sneaky sneak. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky,
Yeah, sneaky sneak, clang, 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 clang.
sneak. Yeah, well.
Well, that's about the same as the original Plan Sneaky Sneak, considering it was tanks.
Yeah. If I ever dungeon master and I get a person in heavy mail and they try and sneak, I am going to get on YouTube and say, "This is what you sound like. Are you sure you want to sneak?"
Actually, I remember when I was doing boffer work, I actually had a full set of plate, and I was actually sneakier than the rogues because my plate set was actually built correctly, and
Yes.
I wore it with padding underneath, which helped dampen the sound. And all these people who were trying to
Right.
play rogues were all in these tight leather deals that constantly went squeaky, 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 squeak as they moved. It was actually hilarious. I pulled off
Cringy.
sneaky better than they did in full plate. It was awesome.
Funny.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Thum, thum, thum.
Yes. Squeak, squeak.
Yes. How many people know that reference these days? Not all that many knew it back when it was current.
It's one of those forgotten gems.
Yeah.
No, not like Patina sneezes.
No.
We're referring to an old anime called The Ultimate Teacher.
Yes. And the fact that someone actually transcoded a VHS copy onto DVD for us. So it can be seen with modern stuff. Serenity.
None needed.
Oh, right. Yes, right. But yeah, it was kind of a niche thing back when anime was still a niche.
Yeah, it was a niche of a niche. But it was several layers of wrongness.
Yes.
The closest modern equivalent would be Puni Puni Poemi, which was from the makers of Excel Saga.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, I'm coming.
Wait.
Slow Dragoon is slow. Ooh, Phoenix down, which we're actually stocked up on for once. Yay!
Yay!
Hello,
I never
Aki.
really need it again. So thankfully, I am hopefully not going to need a Phoenix down during this run.
So hopefully.
It is possible I will need one if I need to res someone on a floor with, no abilities. Yeah, that's the exit. Oh, we have a food dog.
Ooh, food dog?
Yes.
On my way.
You're in the right room for it. Just wait for...
Oh, there.
Sorry, I'm dealing with someone. Of
Yes.
course, being blind does not help my melee potential.
He's
Yeah.
such a card. He must be dealt with.
Irritation.
Hello, Live Swing! Glad you could join us this evening.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, we're back on floor
30.
1.
33.
You're live. Yes, I am back. You can actually do Heaven on High again.
Yay! By the way, the exit's open.
Yeah.
We can
Looking
bail if we
shut.
want to. I think we should.
Yeah, that's only a gold. I mean, we still have to stock our commanders, but the silvers are the real ones we want.
Yeah, and we're actually doing pretty good here for this level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
will
the
gain
exit's
plenty
way
more
over
before
there.
we start really consuming them again. Did we check the one in the corner of this room?
Not sure.
Might as well check it now, but I think that
Yes.
was a,
Nope. It's petrification.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Good thing we
Good.
looked.
Baron's stream went well, from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
From the time I was there, yeah, it was going really, really well. It was getting about 2 sketches done per hour.
Mm,
That's good.
And he'll, finish them up, clean them up when he gets home. Well, eventually, when he gets home.
over the next few days.
Crap. Hit the Windows button instead of Control.
Purity! Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Is that a luring trap?
Yeah. Fortunately, these
Thankfully, I
guys
was
are...
fully charged. Yeah, it's low enough level, and I was fully charged up, so I could just enchanted Molinet to get them all
Ooh,
pretty
it's
far
over.
down.
Boo.
silver.
Bronze. I'll get that. Meh.
And we can bail.
Yes, we heard about the Derpy sketch.
Come back here! Stop auto running!
Oh dear.
Excuse me.
Yes, I definitely agree. Well, I didn't see two of them, but of the ones I did see, yeah, that one was definitely my
Sight, yes,
favorite.
we'll use sight.
Okay, 2 silvers.
There's the trap.
Yeah. Messages active.
Another one?
Do you need help?
No. Not at this level, but 2 of the patrollers. The big ugly ones. Which describes half the patrollers, but hey. Inferno!
Oh, very nice. We have a full stack then.
Strength yourself.
Yes, indeedy. Oh, and there's a silver in the corner here.
Oh wow.
Survey says? Nada.
Which is fine. Blowing a Craggy or something would be kind of a waste right now.
Yeah, unless it was an Odin.
Yeah.
And blind.
Alteration?
Petrification.
Nice.
And it's starting to fill out pretty nice. 2 Dogus. And have target wants to select them after everything else. Thank you. Not only that, but it wanted to select the one in back first.
Naturally.
Is the way
Yeah,
to go.
the Menoras, I ran into 2 of those last level. Okay.
Don't need to worry about that. Just
We're making good time. Yay.
Mm-hmm. Time for a music change.
Indeed.
yeah, I left around the time he was starting on the duel. I hope that turned out great.
Oh, that's you.
Never even got a chance to get off. Nice.
Not at this level, no.
So I had an adventure this week.
Yo, yes, you did.
So Monday I go in to get the stupid Muller, which is still ongoing. cleaned out. And that went okay. And then it felt a little better. And then on Tuesday, it totally didn't feel better. I woke up with throbbing pain in my jaw. This was annoying. Contacted the doctor. Doctor was already closed for the day by the time this happens because I'm such a freaking night owl. And then while waiting for her to get back, I lose one of my front teeth.
You didn't lose it. You know exactly where it is.
Yeah, it snapped off right onto my desk. Never hurt, though. So, next morning, I go in kind of early. They check the front tooth. There's enough front tooth still there that we can try and cap it, or crown it.
Yep.
I think Rye found the otter trap.
That's my job. You know Touchy the Otter Traps, that's me.
Uh-huh. They took a look. There's enough tooth there to put a crown on it. So I go on Monday to get that fitted. The nerve is fine. I'm actually not in any pain, but if you hear me talking with a slight lisp, that's why. Yeah, get those fillings checked immediately, because that's what kind of precursored all my slowly falling apart teeth was my fillings fell out right when the lockdown started. So I couldn't see anyone to get taken care of, and it's now resulted in several $1,000s of crowns and root canals.
Ooh.
And it's all out of pocket.
Excuse me.
That's the problem without having insurance.
Actually, I have insurance. No one will take it.
Oh.
And
At least on the dental side.
yeah.
No, yeah, dental and health are different for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's two completely different systems.
Okay. Actually, I sort of kind of know why, but it's convoluted.
So they went in, they opened up the molar to let it drain, and it... Can you have this otter trap back?
Stop taking them from me.
And it has helped a lot,
Ow.
but anything that touches that molar, I'm in... Ooh, it dropped us over. I'm in actual
There we
sharp
go.
pain, and this has been going on for about a year now, and to say I'm frustrated about it is to put it mildly.
Yeah.
But this has been effectively the third tooth in a year that has snapped off during all of this. So, yeah, I was debating on whether to call the scream tonight because I didn't know if I'd be able to talk decently, but everyone said that I sounded okay, so here we are, back in heaven on high, beating up birds and tripping over otter traps.
Mm-hmm. In the finest of traditions.
The occasional landmine.
Yeah. But yeah, it's actually technically both molars in the back, but there, feel
Speaking
better?
of, yes, I feel otter already.
So yeah, dental adventures continue. I have effectively, since this entire COVID dental filling thing started up, have lost 3 teeth, and after a year, concealment not needed, it's still not healing right, but it's not like I'm ignoring it. We're trying to figure out what to do and trying to figure out what's going wrong. Ooh, a silver. Ow!
It blew up good, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look, another one outgoing. And one incoming. Wow. Quite a convention in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a can of worms for you.
Yeah. Yeah. All I can say is, at this point, it's taken to court, let the courts do their job.
That's what it's for.
Strengthening. The only thing I will state is I know a lot of people are very grumpy. A lot of players have threatened to leave over it. I say don't, because, yeah, it was their company culture that caused this in the first place, but at the same extent, you're harming the exact employees that are bringing this case to light to begin with, and
Yeah.
you're harming the victims as much as you're harming the people that caused it, and that's
Yeah.
not good.
Of course, I haven't been a customer of theirs in quite some time for unrelated reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you love the game, play it. If you don't, you don't. Hopefully this will cause a corporate shift, which definitely needs to happen, but that's going to be up to the courts to decide. And to be blunt, they are not the only ones, and far from it. If you're involved in the entertainment industry at all, sooner or later, this is going to get leveled.
Before you can even get that off.
Yeah, he's evaporating, which is exactly
Yes.
what we want to see. Ooh, I got Eye of the Dragon off! DPS for the win!
Mordaka. No, that'd be if we had a machinist in here.
I feel for your sister, Foxfire.
Oh god, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm trying to stay on top of it because I don't want it to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen what worse is like, and I don't want it to go there.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see.
Raising. Oh, very good.
Very nice. About
Ah.
makes it. Hello, Gray.
We are currently in
Yes.
Final Fantasy XIV in one of their challenge dungeons called Heaven on High. This is an optional in-game content. We have 2 different deep dungeons in the game. This is the second one. There was supposed to be a third, but yeah, it got canceled because of stupid COVID. Last year was such a dumpster fire.
Another raising. Are they trying to tell us something?
Possibly. I am not standing there.
Yeah.
And that was why. Uh-oh.
Sweet.
Well, he didn't notice.
Yeah, right now we're kind of in the slightly easy section. It won't stay that
Yes.
way. It will totally not stay that way.
Yeah, let's not bother with that one.
As far as do they stay the same or are they changed? This is essentially as close as FF14 gets to basically roguelike. This is, a series of levels, and if you die, you have to basically start over again, and it's all procedurally generated.
Yep.
There is an extra bit of mechanics on top, which are these pomodors that we're slowly trying to save up for the higher levels.
And we will need them. Oh boy.
Oh boy, will
them.
we need them.
Commander.
But the pomanders can really make a difference on whether you succeed or fail in a run.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single map that we come up a floor is automatically auto-generated to something completely different.
Now
they'll
what
use
it
the
is-
same tile sets.
Yeah, and it's fairly simple because it's basically a series of rooms. And they have, certain appearances for the rooms, and those repeat and all of that, and so you have the passages between the rooms. Targeting.
Protect yourself.
Yes, I will.
And occasionally
Add
they
on.
will mix it up with something completely different where you have a level that is all one giant room.
Serenity
I'm
is
a little
unneeded.
surprised we have not seen yet.
Don't curse us!
I don't mind the big giant rooms. It's not that bad.
Well,
It
right,
is
well,
when you get to the higher levels.
Well, everything is bad when you get to the higher levels.
Okay, fair enough.
True.
Steel! Taylor, that's
We'll
yours.
take that. See if you can sneak over and get that chest. We don't need to kill anything else.
Affluence.
Nice.
Nice.
And we is out of here.
Boss fights on the higher levels can get pretty brutal.
Yes, they do.
We're still trying to figure out how to beat Boss 90.
Well, we figured it out. It's just a matter of actually doing it.
And the boss fights are always the same.
Yes,
Now,
boss
if
fights are
you're-
always the same.
Yeah, if you're at the level 10 break, it's a boss fight, and it's always the same boss on that level.
Remember where that witching is in case we need it later.
Mm-hmm.
Concealment.
Concealment.
Ow!
Ow! Well, that was badly timed.
Hermetic. There, feel better?
A little. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed.
Outgoing and incoming big Z's. Nope, those outgoing. Again?
Flight.
That is a habit to get out of.
Sight. Yes, we will have sight on sight.
You see all the other explosive traps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you knew what you're doing, you can actually use the explosive traps in your favor because it hurts the mobs just as much as it hurts you.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that hurts everything indiscriminately.
By the way, they dropped the silver.
Oh, yeah, probably not. Of course, I think we have to worry about silvers being mimics at the moment.
You were saying.
Like that.
Thankfully, these are not the level 80 mimics.
I'll go ahead and steal myself.
More of that.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, that's right. The exit's down that way.
Yeah, I'm kind of depressed that we didn't get a new deep dungeon because I've been thinking about it, and I realized what would make the perfect deep dungeon is have it on the first, and it's filled with all the dooms. And it's part of Amarut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
fortune.
fortune.
We'll do a fortune. I'm getting a little lag spike here. I'm not sure why, but figure it out.
Serenity. does not
Unneeded.
matter.
There's a blue. Or should I say silver?
You
Ew.
should. Dara, incoming column. Or maybe he was outgoing. Guess he was outgoing.
Had a bit of a lag spike there.
Or actually, he's not a patroller. Oh, purity.
Unneeded at the moment.
Yeah. Let's hope we keep it that way.
Yeah, I'm getting a few bits of lag, so just a warn.
Yep. A few levels ago, I actually saw you cookie ball for a half second.
At that time, well.
Alteration. Yes, we will chance a room of mimics. Oh, you know it.
As long as it's not a four-corner room of mimics. Yeah, how many were in that room?
10.
Too many. That's how many were in that room.
Well, that's any number over 0, so yes.
That's very true.
Alteration? Yeah, sure. Round 2, fight.
The Kizos.
Affluence. Oh yeah.
Mimics.
2. And a silver, which I am sneaking towards.
Okay.
And what is it? The last room. Not much of anything.
Meh.
Oh, there's a gold here.
But you're fighting it anyway.
Well, considering we still need to open the door.
Not anymore.
Like that.
Yeah, just like that. Serenity. Boo! All that for Serenity? Really?
Really.
I am offended.
Well, in happier news, tomorrow will be more of life returns to something approaching normal. I will have face-to-face gaming again. I have high impedance.
Mark or Patch?
Mark, it was going to be both.
Aw.
Tomorrow was going to be the first multiplayer day, but Patch was going to visit his parents over 4th of July weekend, and for whatever reason did not. So he is visiting them this weekend, so he had to cancel for tomorrow. So it will be me, Mark, and Dave for 3-player Space Empires, which will be the first go through with some of the expansion stuff, since I got that around the time everything closed up a year ago.
Be on site! Well, at least the exit's close by.
Yeah. Don't bother with any silvers. We can't use Magicite.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that was risky, but Dragoon's gotta jump.
Dragoon's gotta jump. What a Dragoon's gotta jump.
See.
Which
Worm.
Actually, let's see if this guy opens it up.
Please let him.
Yeah,
hey,
good.
what do you?
I didn't like the peek I had of the next room.
Yeah, that looks a little crunchy.
New music. Petrification.
And that tops us off for that.
Excellent.
And Mimic.
No, you don't. OBA.
So weird hearing all the Dragoon sound effects and me not being the Dragoon. Since I
Yeah, I
named it.
occasionally have that problem in like some dungeons and such where I'm going, look at all those bard effects going off. I could have sworn that's not what I'm doing. Oh wait, I'm not the bard.
Passage is active. Let's see what this silver has to say.
Boo!
Nothing important.
Time to go.
Yep.
Follow the white rabbit.
I think I can sneak that. Witching. Meh.
Meh. Good news is Patch says he's probably available any particular weekend we care to choose during August.
Okay.
And hopefully Jason will be coming more available. Mimic.
What mimic?
Meow. And Jason should be becoming more available during August, so maybe we can get a full 5-person.
strength. I am strengthening.
Incoming worm.
Safety.
And, Alex, you were asking if it was spelled worm? No, it's spelled Mizu. Don't ask me why. Ooh.
Nope,
Convenient
nope, nope.
exit.
Just security.
As long as we don't have the, 5 griffins bombarding us.
That wasn't griffins, that was
That's
Eps.
what it was. I was trying to remember what it was.
The 5 Eps of
That
doom.
was
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that was just
fire.
bad.
through the wall. Yeah.
Yes.
Switching. Remember where the switching is in case we need to come and pick it up again.
Mm-mm.
Oh, shit. And strength. That'd be right.
Yep.
Done. Exit.
And a Pomodoro Frailty. Oh crap.
And yeah.
You know what? Switching!
Oh, and took care of the worm that was coming in.
Yeah, I bet the beacon of return glows after that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It was in the first room, right?
Yeah.
I'll be right back after these commercial messages.
I mean, we might have got away without using a witching there, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would have.
But we had one.
Why take the chance?
Yeah, what's faster, the bunny or the cat?
Hello, Gozu.
Hello,
Time for the
Gozu.
monthly beating of your life.
Mm-mm. Okay, but Adelax, on the generic term for that kind of monster, it's yuck.
Ow. Even notice.
I have fire.
Look away.
Look away. Yeah. Time to get away. My little
Ah,
bit
got
retreat
slowed.
here.
See that?
I could use a Versuna.
Sounds good to me.
Look away.
Look away.
Ray. And he's dead.
Mm-mm.
I mean... I can hope.
Think we have time for one more set?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
It's only 10:15. We have plenty of time for the next set.
Yep. And now we actually have to stick together.
Only if we want to live.
Oh, yeah. And let's not forget to turn on Iron Will.
I remember someone threw up a questionnaire at one point is, what do you think Red Mage needs in the next expansion, and I said Versuna, and I got so many upticks it was hilarious.
That's the exit. Passage through.
At this point, prioritize exits because I think we're full on commanders.
Pretty close. We need one more
Strengthening.
safety and one more strength. Somehow we're down a strength. Whoops.
No,
It's
I
because
just
it's
took a strength.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind then. In that case, yeah, we're down one safety and that is it.
Looking good.
And an alteration.
Yeah, sure. Oh god, I actually had a Dr. Robotnik in our in a dungeon run recently. He was actually a pretty cool dude.
You just didn't even have a flight and we practically have to kill everything.
It does happen. Oh boy.
I really hope we don't have to wait for respawns.
Nope,
There we go.
We're out of here.
Yeah, it's either that or go looking for luring traps.
Yeah. Let's
I
not.
hear. I
Say
have
you
not
did.
seen the movie. I have heard actually, if you want to just go into a movie theater, turn off your brain. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Don't expect Oscar qualifications for it, but everyone all across the board agrees the redesign was probably the thing that saved it.
Probably.
Because it took it out from trying to be this realistic thing into being we are not taking ourselves seriously. I've also heard similar things for the new Space Jam.
Remember, auto heal is disabled.
Who knows?
So sometimes you just need movies that you can just turn off your brain, and as long as they don't like grab the disbelief suspenders and yank them mightily.
Well,
There is
Isaac
merit to
liked going to, turn your brain off movies quite a bit, because anytime, he was like stuck for writing or something like that, he'd just go to the theater, go to one of those, and when he got out, he'd find his writer's block was gone because his subconscious had basically worked out the problem while he was watching the movie.
I believe it.
Yeah, same thing with programming. It's just like, stuck on this problem with programming, it's just like, okay, go take a walk or just play something mindless. Or play or watch something mindless. Tetris works wonders.
I bet.
Gorgons. Serenity.
No, and one of them
Actually,
did drop.
yes. Where's Serenity? There's
Also,
Serenity.
petrification.
Yeah, might as well. I've got a couple of things here to kill.
Petrification.
And nothing else left in there. Right.
Yeah, Space Jam, from all reports, it is the exact perfect sequel to the original Space Jam. Which is, the movie is a complete and utter mess.
Oh dear.
And
That
it's
seems
glorious
so
in its messiness, from all
Intuition.
reports. Oh yeah, we'll pop an intuition. Hoard this
And
floor.
at least 3 quivering coffers in
The exit room. We'll come back to this.
Naga.
And we are now topped off on safeties.
We're
Naga
not
coming in
hungry.
behind you.
And I got another Naga coming this way. Look away. Or kill it. That works too.
And
There's
there's
Ford.
Ford.
Yeah, pretty much.
But let's be honest, the first movie was a freaking mess. It was a hot,
Yeah.
glorious mess, but it was a mess.
I suppose someday I should probably see it.
Uh-oh.
And a luring trap. I'm popping a witching.
Considering they're almost dead.
Never mind.
Yeah, they mostly went down kind of hard.
And flight.
Flight. Yeah, sure, we'll use a flight. Live
I'll agree
streaming,
it was
this will
mess.
actually date you, or date me, actually. My roommate in college worked on their character design for Lola, amongst
Oh,
others.
really?
She was part of the character design team, yes. As an
Which one
intern.
was this?
This is Ashanti Monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she actually has full-on movie credits due to that.
Nice.
And she will freely admit it wasn't just her, it was the whole team worked on the design.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ooh, intuition. And I hear Mr. Stompy coming in.
And got a silver in here. Will we be lucky?
There he is.
Nope. Yeah, I remember when Space Jam came out. I was kind of into collecting basketball cards at the time, so yeah, that kind of had my attention.
It didn't get a lot of attention from me, and then, you know, most anyone who was interested that I knew went and saw it without me.
Sorry.
Which was okay, since I wasn't that interested in it. I'm sorry, I'm still much more miffed about everyone going off and seeing Shanghai Noon without me.
Fortune.
Fortune, yeah, we'll deal with the fortune, even though we're about ready to leave.
You never know.
We still need to find the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah. Oh,
There's
speaking of
a-
exits, I'll check the chest over here.
Check the chest and then we can move on.
Survey says, steal yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There we go.
I'll take that. Hurry, there's a Naga.
I think it's telling on how well they did and the fact that she effectively wasn't just a write-off just for the movie. She's been fully incorporated into the cast of characters now.
Nice.
Has been used for several other Looney Tunes properties that they've done since. She's actually gone through several character design changes. And we have Horde.
Toward this floor. And no items. Bummer. Heard that Lola Bunny was in anything else. Then again, I don't really pay attention to those sorts of things, so.
Yeah.
And most Looney Tunes things I ever really see is old classic stuff.
Yeah, and most of that has been severely edited.
Mm-hmm.
I will be honest, I never was really a fan of Looney Tunes until I got into the college and the school actually had some of the original uncut versions. And I was like,
nice.
oh my god, these are actually, like, funny.
Affluence.
Nope.
Oh,
Can't
no,
use
I-
items.
Right. Never mind.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. We had a bunch of old VHS. I think we got rid of a lot
Incoming.
of them. We actually had one of the banned episodes. The ones that you will never see on TV, and were it not for that tape, probably would never see released again. World War II, we had the German one.
Oh boy. Yeah, that one is kind of...
The
wow,
Japanese
how
one is
racist can you
worse.
get?
Yeah, the Japanese one is worse.
I am totally unsurprised by that. This is my surprise face.
And now, product of its time, and well, when you have to demonize your enemy, what do you expect?
Yeah. But it's also one of those ones that is best where it's still
there's
around
Horde
for
and Exit.
scholarly pursuits for people who understand the meaning and the context of when it was created, and not just something for random Joe Blow to run across while flipping channels. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Ow.
Good timing. Right
Here it is.
after
that.
the combat.
Yeah,
was
right
over.
after that. It's-
Oh, yeah, they were... Corny used to tell the story of him when he was working at the Termite Terrace. And he, at one point, got assigned to do the backgrounds for the main running shot. How long do you have on Steel, Tay?
I got 4 minutes.
I'm gonna take this
Go
one
ahead,
then.
take it.
He got assigned to do the background layout shots for the Roadrunner, and it's the standard Roadrunner running through things that they reused constantly.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they've actually edited it out now.
Aw.
But those cactus in the background were doing what you think they were doing.
Oh. Your friend was one of those.
He wasn't my friend. He was my mentor.
Yeah, he was in Termite Terrace back when it was producing all of the original stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
He actually worked for about 2 weeks on Snow White. Until he dissed Disney when he didn't realize Disney was on the other side of the door. And, well, there goes the parking privileges.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, psych.
Also, you know the old Tootsie Roll Pop? Yee! Look at that luring trap. The old Tootsie Roll Pop commercial. Now let's go ask Mr. Owl.
Yeah, that was him. All of it.
Oh, wow.
Him.
There was no assistant. There was no ink and paint. It was just him and his preference for doing animation straight up in ballpoint and watercolors. He was crazy.
Really?
He was a nut bar. He was the mad Dr. Genius of animation.
Yeah.
The only one who was probably even madder and more of a genius would be Richard Williams.
Who would that be?
He was the main animator behind Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Okay.
amongst other things. He actually had a very storied career up to that point, and that just kind of sent him over the top.
Yeah.
I've still not seen that movie.
It is worth seeing.
It is really good, and it's one of those movies that it came at the perfect time, at the perfect place in Hollywood, where they had the technology and the masters to do it, and the studios were gutsy enough to try something new and unique.
Mm-hmm.
It could not be made today. We need to kill more things.
No way. Petrification.
Give
I
us
think
a second to
that'll
set up.
Go
Or-
ahead and pop it. We've got a couple of guys here.
Petrification!
Yeah,
Okay, now it's open.
might as well go check these chests.
That way.
Which is-
Witching.
Strength.
Oh yeah, I'll take a strength. Heck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was actually supposed to be a sequel that never got made. Mostly because Mr. Williams passed away. I actually got a chance to see Mr. Williams for a lecture series on the Warner Brother movie lot. It was actually really fascinating stuff.
Auto heal disabled gloom.
Nah.
Meh.
Nothing in this room except mobs. Don't need to worry about it.
Alright. On the exit.
Incoming. I think you know already. Oh boy. And that key is barely moving.
Oh, there was a silver back there. Shall I go get it?
We'll come back to it. It's the exit room.
Okay.
So I don't know if we've passed them as mimics yet. Probably,
We have.
but
We have. We've had a golden mimic.
okay.
At least I think we have. Whatever.
Frailty. Sure.
Even
we'll do
if
a
we haven't,
frailty.
as long as we're all there, we can certainly take care of it. Ah, yeah, something to counteract the gloom.
Alteration.
Alteration.
Sure. And the exit's open.
Oh,
Oh.
poke my head. Ah, it's empty.
Yeah.
Let's not even bother with the other room.
Yeah, the other thing people might have seen my mentor corny for, that was distinctly corny, is the movie Heavy Metal. In the director's cut, you have all these
Really?
bridges between the shorts that is done via animation. That was all corny. You could tell because they were all done on paper with ballpoint pen. There was no pencil overlay, he just started drawing. He also did a series of bumpers for the 1980s Olympics, which of course no one hardly ever saw because the US boycotted the Olympics that year.
Right. It was in Soviet Union, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually brought up during Baron's stream. Yeah. Given it was, Olympics
Yes.
related.
Uh-oh.
Really?
That caught everybody.
Yes.
Ow.
And yeah. Wow, he's kind of. Nah, never mind.
Steel.
I will definitely use that.
Glad I checked.
Ow.
I hate
Oh.
EA.
Right, still waiting for that. Here we go. Get over here.
Yeah,
Might
sure.
as well.
We still need to open the exit.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, Corny passed away a few years ago, and it should tell you something that his obituary actually ran in both the New York Times and the New Yorker.
Wow.
Because on top of all his animation credits, he apparently was one of the big influential people of bringing surfing to the out of Hawaii as a sport.
Oh, really?
Affluence, yeah, we'll
Cool.
do affluence.
Steel.
Which is so corny if you know about him.
Yes.
Which one was that?
You can take that.
Steel.
It's a steal.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
Mm-mm.
And Corrigans. And nothing.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh, Corgan drops. Corgan drops. A Serenity.
Very nice.
And a super potion.
Super potion.
It refills the serenity we had to. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, considering they got skateboarding as a sport, yeah, it actually shouldn't be a surprise that surfing is.
I want to
Considering
know
for me,
how the
skateboarding was
esports
a
is
surprise,
going to
so-
work out this year.
I have no idea.
Esports are supposedly. Oh, yeah, we're going to take that.
Yes.
Esports are supposed to be an exhibition sport this year for the Olympics. However, they kind of said that they would only allow esports that did not have any
Killing?
ties to
Right.
effectively killing or reproducible damage.
Reproducible acts. Right. Yeah, that does get a little.
basically just about everything that's popular.
He has been yeah. I think the only thing might be like FIFA.
Pretty much, which honestly, EA does not need the publicity.
Yeah,
I
because
think EA
even-
needs to be forgotten.
unfortunately,
I have-
FIFA is so popular.
I have to
Yeah,
admit that
definitely.
esports has not managed to move my interest at all.
It's not really my thing either.
I mean, there's a very good podcast out there, or was out there.
Right, that
It's
one's
kind of
yours.
Faded in strength. Okay,
Mhm.
faded into nothingness, but very good one called 3 Moves Ahead. Generally on computer strategy games, they go a little outside on that occasionally, and of course the original set of people they had, it became more of a rotating cast later, but the original set of people they had included some very good people.
Ow. Oh, he dropped one. Steel. I think that would be Rise.
I'm gonna recharge mine.
Okay, you do
Just
that.
boss
Okay.
next floor.
That is fine.
Yep. And anyway, so very good podcast. I generally enjoyed it a lot. They did cover esports on a few occasions, and all of those episodes bored me to tears.
Yeah, that is a very good way of saying it live.
Yeah, EA started with good intentions.
Don't they
and
all?
when it was actually under Trip Hawkins, it actually did decently. The problem is when it got away from Trip Hawkins, it did not good.
Oh, right.
Very aggressive and, well, couldn't say unethical practices. They brought loot box mechanics really to the forefront, even though they weren't the first ones to do it.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, into the center.
Stay here. And
That's a lot of lines.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Blizzard Activision was rather upset with EA when they made it an issue. Because they'd been getting away with it in Overwatch for quite some time by that point.
well, it hasn't just been EA too. Unfortunately,
No.
Epic with Fortnite. Oh my god.
Yeah,
And the
I've
entire
heard
thing with the
that
loot
one's really
llamas.
bad.
Loot llamas.
It was worse than some of the stuff that EA's been pulling.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, great. Sorry about that.
Down.
Okay, well, she evaporated.
And of course, if you consider that Epic is partially owned by Tencent. Oh, and Blizzard Activision is partially owned by Tencent too. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Tencent, did you hear about what they started doing in China recently?
Oh no, this should be good.
Facial recognition.
Oh god. Yeah, the Chinese
Order-
government has been really pushing that.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are basically using it as the excuse of we are fighting, attempting to fight the addiction the video game addiction problem, and it's targeting children. So the facial recognition will say, okay, this is a kid, turn off the game. That's what their excuse is.
No, that's not how to handle the issue. I
Not even
understand what
close.
they're trying to do, No.
Yeah, Wind Up Susno.
Clear
And-
Demi Materia 2.
And the sad part is part of the problem with the gambling addiction is all the
Wind
loot
up
boxes that they're putting in their own games. If they removed that.
It would definitely help.
The bombfish. He will give you an offer that can't be defused. Faye, did you check your sacks?
Yeah. Peach
Wow, that was
confetti
fast.
and Dark Vows orchestration roll, which is stupidly common.
Hmm. Yeah, and the
There we
thing
go.
is you know it's not just about them fighting the
Never.
addiction
No.
problem. It's just, first step.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, so basically gonna need to keep a very close eye on Tencent games because I guarantee you they're going to try and do that over here.
And right
Mhm.
now, Tencent has their fingers in 40% of all gaming companies across the board.
Yep.
Think about that. That's all companies internationally. They outright own Funcom.
Yeah.
It's just. I know they're saying, oh, it's just an investment. We actually don't have controlling influence. Yes, you do have some controlling influence. You have
Yeah.
people on the board standing up and saying, we want more loot boxes. We want more mobile games. Why are you developing for PC?
Yeah, because the mobile market is so big in China, but it's not big as much anywhere else.
Well, it's also the
why
mobile
is
market
Diablo-
is aimed at the younger audience.
Well,
There's that too, but it's less that the mobile market isn't as big here because actually it largely is. It's just the PC market is bigger here than anywhere else, and certainly a lot bigger than it will ever be in China because they did not get PCs at the right time.
yeah, that's why the reaction to Diablo Immortal was so bad. They were presenting it to the wrong audience.
Oh boy,
Yep.
were they ever!
Yeah, if they had presented that in China, wouldn't have been much of an issue. Given that
Or
most
anything other
Blizzard
than a
fanboys
screaming
at the time-
room of rabid Diablo fanboys who are all PC
That
gamers.
too.
Yeah, it
Because
was
it's
just.
been a PC series.
Oh, we've got about 10 minutes to chit chat. Like we've already been doing. Yeah, the entire gaming industry is going to probably go through something of a shakeup between everything that's happened. The MMO world's getting kind of a shakeup right now. There's a lot of people looking for other MMOs to play.
Looking for new homes,
Mhm.
which is where we were a decade ago.
Yeah, getting plenty of WoW transplants.
Yeah, one of the groups I'm on, a lot of people refer to a lot of the new WoW influx as WoW refugees, but my group decided that was a little too negative a context and started referring to them as WoW transplants because they were all sprouts. And everyone took to that. Because everyone loves sprouts. For the record, for people who don't know, someone who has a sprout icon, which is probably not here in Kugane because this is kind of a high-level area.
Mm-hmm.
I have this little crown. A new player or a returning player will have a little kind of green sprout icon that kind of denotes that they're somewhat new to the game, and people, when they see that icon, they try to actually be warm and encouraging to the player because they want to keep them playing. A new player has a little sprout, a returner has a flower with a sprout. And then I've got the mentor icon, which means I'm actually approachable for people to go, hey, I need to know a little more about the game. Can you talk to me about it? And I'm like, yeah, please. I'm happy to help. So, yeah. Gaming is going to be weird for for a while, especially when a lot of people are trying very hard to make gaming an international thing. And there's both good and bad in that. It's not a yes, no, on, off situation. It is shades. So we'll have to see how that all filters out. So tomorrow, what are our plans for tomorrow with the buns? Gold saucer? Because it's Make It Rain?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what set of side quests we were just hitting.
I think we were in the middle of the Limsa Lominsa side quest set. Dealing with
Yes.
the, Serpent Reavers who are tempered of Leviathan.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, right. And we still have those North and South Tide Gate quests to do. Never mind all the fading we were doing last week.
Right.
So yeah, we've got all of that to do, and yeah, Make It Rain.
So that will definitely keep tomorrow hopping. Especially since the Make It Rain is not a small, thin quest on the ground this time around. They actually set it up to be kind of a Phoenix Wright-styled mystery.
Yeah, including the problems figuring out which answer is the correct one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they want you to answer in the way that's like, no, but we would answer this way. We've got all the things on the table. Why are you not leading us that direction?
Yeah, why are you leading us off down the side path that isn't the direction we want to go in?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to do it all right to see the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
Which, thankfully, you guys can do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we figured it out ahead of time, so we don't have to waste time fumbling around and looking like
Only
idiots.
took us 4 tries?
4 tries for me, because I did it once on
4
questing,
tries.
and she completely
Oh.
face planted.
Took me too.
Poor questing. She means well. She's trying to help. It was hilarious last night. I was running and doing some fake grinds with Suki. And because I kind of knew what to do and where to go, I was pulling out my car in the Lunar Whale. And he's like, oh man, I'm so glad you're the designated driver. Excuse me, I'm getting a beer. He did go AFK for a little bit, which was mostly because one of his kids woke up and he's like, no kid, you have got to go back to bed. But I don't want... No, you're going back to bed, kid. Actually saw Feeking last night, which was awesome. Though Feeking was in and out as par typical. So... yeah, I'm seeing guildies come up, and they like pop up, and then they disappear and pop up and disappear. We need to do some more recruiting. I think Ursi's like, yeah, we need to do recruiting! Ursi, if you want us to do recruiting, could you not have a lockout on the guild so we can recruit? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll fix that! Chirp, 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 chirp.
Yep, that's Cersei.
Yeah, she has been a busy bee, though apparently she recently walked from one of her jobs.
Yes.
Because they were pulling shit that was like, no, you do not do that. And strength to her that she was strong enough to do that, because a lot of people don't.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes. And then, of course, you have gaming tomorrow with Mark.
Yep. Oh, Mark and Dave.
True. It'll actually be good
Dave?
to see Mark.
Yep. That'll be the second time he's been here. And hopefully some point next month we'll manage a proper multiplayer day.
That would be so good. At least for you
Yeah,
guys.
that is the one thing that has not happened yet in the return to normality. And each person over individually just have yet to get multiples over at once.
It will happen.
One,
Mm-hmm.
We have been
one
vaccinated.
step at a time.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully Baron and Cat's Paw will be heading home soon.
Most likely.
I shouldn't be too worried. They're probably... Carduin is probably making them very roly-poly right about now.
Well, by now that's probably over and they're probably actually setting out. They usually get here about half an hour from now, so now would be about the time they're setting out.
Yeah, I just hope Carduin doesn't pack them full of cookies, because I don't think my teeth can take that at the moment.
Aw.
Yeah, and it's not like I generally save you from them.
No, you do not save me from them. Though the last set he did was M&M cookies. You could have saved me from those.
I had one, and it was definitely not M&M, so though it looked like the bottom layer was.
It was a mix of cookies.
Aha. I had the wrong one then.
So what were they having for dinner, Live? Knowing them, it's all going to be yummy. It's just varying degrees of yummy.
Disappointment is served.
That's one of the things I've been kind of
Various
grumpy at
awesome
with all the teeth.
pastas.
But one of the things I've been a little grumpy at with all the teeth is I was hoping to get it all fixed up so that I could help pay for a friend to come subscribe so we can play together in FF14. They had spaghetti. Spaghetti is always good.
Spaghetti.
So,
Put a sprig in a
he'll
can
be-
of tomato sauce and pray for the best.
Though they probably should have told him they had spaghetti last night. So that's spaghetti 2 nights in a row. But they ain't paying for it. Someone else cooked it. I wasn't there. Not my problem.
Mhm.
I had an omelet. Otherwise, things have been kind of quiet here, which is good.
Quiet is generally good.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't been so quiet here.
No.
I know that. I am so glad you were in a safe place and that things are kind of coming back to normal.
Oh,
yeah, slowly but surely.
I am kind of worried about how August is gonna hit, to be blunt.
Yeah.
Ugh.
By
Yeah,
the way,
fire got to about 30 miles from here.
Ugh.
Yeah. Mark was saying that at the moment he is looking at being where he is for another year or so, so he is starting to look for a computer desk.
Okay.
If you have any thoughts on such for him, this might be a good time
I
to say
got
something.
mine at IKEA as a sit-to-stand.
Yeah. But you've thought about the situation in general more, so just something for him you might also have some thoughts on. If you get a chance to
The
talk to him
IKEA
more.
motorized sit-to-stand is actually pretty good.
Yep.
It's one of their better pieces of furniture.
I don't think he's looking for a sit-to-stand, but you might want to talk to him about that.
Well, the nice thing about the sit-to-stand is even if you don't use it as a true sit-to-stand, you can always adjust it to the exact right ergos you need.
This is also true. Now,
And
on the other hand, I don't know how much space he has.
yeah, and it comes in a couple different sizes, so
Okay.
I actually got one of the small ones.
Meh.
But I actually do recommend the IKEA sit-to-stand. It's generally about half the price of a standard sit-to-stand, which
Yes.
standard ones usually run about $10 to $1,100. And IKEA is about $550.
Yeah. He is currently basically struggling to get the storage unit he has cleared out. Figure out how he's going to squeeze into his apartment. And he has a gaming chair. He's starting to look for a desk. Then, once all of that's taken care of, the next step is potentially me building him a system.
Right.
The idea has generally been, okay, something to sit in first, then a desk for everything, then proper peripherals, proper mouse, monitor, keyboard, and then shift off of his somewhat clunky laptop to a desktop.
That makes sense. Well, here's hoping that some of the shortages of silicon have gone away by the time that happens.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long road to hoe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I keep hoping that I can finally get my hands on the video card I want, but that's not going to happen for a while.
Yeah.
So
And of
I'm
course,
making do.
And of course, assuming that all of this does happen, I would probably like your help with video production.
Okay, maybe?
Because remember what I was saying a while ago, and I still have the intention is I'd kind of like to do a basic video on this is how you build a custom computer. Don't worry about, fancy bleeding edge stuff. You generally don't want that anyway. Now this is just, a nice collection of parts, state of the reliable, a screwdriver and 2 thumbs, and you can do it yourself. It's not that hard.
Yeah, we are no longer in the age that we have to strip down to our skivvies to make sure we're grounded. I remember
touch
those
the metal
days.
of the case.
Yes. And of course, the number of parts you need to put in is down a bunch because you no longer need a separate networking card and a separate I/O card and a separate everything else card.
Yeah, it also depends on what type of machine and what its use is going to be for, but yeah, you can...
Yeah.
Mhm.
But even for anything that's a little bit specialized, you almost never need anything beyond a video card these days. And for some
Yep,
machines, you
pretty
don't even
much.
need that.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be you needed a bunch of other peripheral cards.
Yeah.
And, those weren't too hard either, but they were extra parts to deal with, and that's no longer true.
In any case, it is after 11. Thank you
Mhm.
all Thank you all very much for coming. Sorry, some words are kind of still fumbling around with this stupid lisp. We'll figure it out. We will be back tomorrow night starting at 9:30 Pacific. Please come and join us for some bun time in the casino.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a great evening. Get a good night's sleep. Be safe. Be well. Hope to see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, everyone have a
everyone.
great night.